Walking down the street on Saturday, I thought to myself, Japanese people have become cool. I wonder when Japanese people became as cool as they are now. When I think back to my elementary school days, I see food conditions were probably better, and parents were more disciplined. There were fewer boys with snotty noses, turds, and peas. There were also fewer kids who had their pants patched at the knees. I was a shameful child who fit all of these categories. I remember my friends often calling me poor. My teachers often told me, your parents don't discipline you well. At home, my father always said, we're poor, we don't have money. It was almost a catchphrase. So until I was in my third year of high school, I thought I was the son of a poor person, and never asked my parents for anything. I thought they wouldn't buy it for me anyway. The year I graduated from high school, I even applied for a scholarship without telling my parents so that I could go to college. However, my scholarship application was rejected. The reason was that my parents had a high income. It was then that I first learned that my father was a decent employee at a top company. I'm not sure why my parents raised me like that, but now I think that they were probably just doing their best with their own concerns. What kind of child would grow up in such an environment? My younger sister was bullied almost to death many times, until about the 4th grade of elementary school. To prevent his sister from being bullied, my physically weak older brother became better at fighting than anyone else. He tried his best to be better at studying and sports than anyone else. It was when I was in the 6th grade of elementary school. After a lot of arguments with my parents, I started working part-time, delivering newspapers and working at a supermarket, saying, I'll definitely raise my younger brother and sister to be independent, and trying to rent an apartment, which is apparently a bit unusual. In the end, this attempt ended in failure after being persuaded by my grandma. Because of this, even at an age where people call me an old man, I have never been cool. I have always worked hard and pushed myself forward. I think I am probably not good at having fun. My peers have always told me that. When asked why I was trying so hard, I often replied, because it would be frustrating if I couldn't do it. I guess I didn't know the answer myself. Recently, I have come to understand myself a little better. Maybe I wanted to be cool. I knew I was uncool. So I worked hard because I wanted to look cool somehow. I didn't feel happy about being like that, but I felt empty somehow. I felt like something was different. I suddenly thought, it's okay to be uncool. When I thought that, I felt a sudden weight off my shoulders. And I felt at ease. I have begun to truly think that way. Why? Besides, becoming cool is, in the end, just having a model somewhere and trying to become closer to that model. But more importantly, I am me. It's okay to be uncool. No matter how far you search the whole world, or go back thousands or tens of thousands of years in the past. You are the one and only version of yourself that you won't find anywhere else. I am that I am.